Just real brief, man, because I don't know if people hear me because the cars are going by. I just did a little piece here when I came down Gary, whatnot, and I'm showing people about Gary. Now it's daytime now, but at night I'm not coming to Gary at night. I'm scared.
Don't be, man. Don't be.
I want you to stop me and other people from being scared to come to Gary and do some business in Gary.
But the bottom line is the fear itself is the not knowing.
Right.
And so we got to make sure you get to know the people. You're going to know our boy Nick across the street. You get to know Cynthia over here. And when you know people, you feel more comfortable because you can pick up the phone and call them if you're in distress. So it's really about how do we get neighbors knowing each other and how do we get outsiders coming.
I don't want to know my neighbors.
Well, knowing to a certain extent. I know what you're saying. You don't want them breaking in when you're gone.
Right.
It's a certain way.
Because mama may be okay, but her nephew is a criminal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So what I'm saying, when you become mayor of Gary, is Gary gonna stop being scary, Gary?
Oh, hands down. What I just did on the video about Gary still being scary Gary, Sy won't tolerate that because it's all about perception. And I'm gonna be the face of Gary. I'm gonna be out there making sure people know, come on in, feel comfortable. I come out there with you at your family reunion. If you do it at Lake Etna, where we at, if you go to Miller, you wanna go to Lake Michigan, I will be out there to make sure that you and your guests feel comfortable. All the primarily unemployed black men that's out here, I will be in their life, helping them to get a plan for their life and getting them employment, helping make sure that they have revenue so they're not out taking revenue. So that's my point. I'm that aggressive type of person that's going to make sure that everyone have a role to play and a seat at the table and that we get things better. So we're not considered scary Gary. That's the point.
What I'm saying, see, I don't know about these houses. I don't know if these houses are for sale or whatnot. But what I'm trying to say, though, is that people could move to Gary and rehab a home for probably less than $50,000, right?
Tremendously less. I'm gonna say you can rehab a home for 15 grand. You can buy a foreclosed home for $6,000 that's worth $20,000. My vision is that we get 100,000 people to move here to Gary, Indiana, my first term. That's doable. We have 57 square miles of Gary. That's huge, you guys. When you look at Hammond, they have 24 square miles. So that's a lot of land, a lot of sparse, spread out land that we can buy up and fix up. And that's what we want people to do as investors. When you book a hotel, if you and your family coming from North Carolina and you staying in Chicago for a whole week, you're gonna spend over $2,000. You can buy a piece of property here and that be your family getaway every summer, just like you do in Fox Lake where people have summer homes. You can buy land here and have that property as a summer home. I'm gonna put some teeth behind what I'm presenting, but I'm gonna ask America to buy summer homes here so we can make sure we got the tax base.
So you can do bed and breakfasts. I don't know how that Airbnb, that's a brand name. I don't know how all that stuff works. But I'm saying though is that you're talking about people. What I'm saying is I would invest in Gary if I knew it wasn't scary.
You would invest in Gary when you have someone in leadership like myself who you know what I stand for. Clean neighborhoods, safe neighborhoods, excellent schools. When you know the leader, then it makes it easy for you to fall and support because you know what I stand for. You know what we're going to tolerate. We're not going to have people crashing and busting in your shops and stealing things because you know the leader don't stand for that. And everything goes to leadership. Parental leadership, religious leadership, business leadership, teacher leadership. So when something is wrong, you look at the leadership, and under my leadership, I'm the type to bring everyone together.
I'm in the hospitality business. Folks know me off camera. I'm in the hospitality business, if you will. And people go to the hotel, and the first thing they want to know is that, where's the restaurants? Yep. Where's the stops at? Yep. So even if you have a hotel, they want to know, is it scary? Can I leave, when I walk out this hotel off the grounds, can I walk 2 or 3 blocks and feel safe?
Here's the good news. Right now, we have under 100 children we're working with. All of our children do an introduction of their name, what their career aspiration is, and the country they're linked to in Africa. So you're gonna have a Gary that's so hospitable that when you come out the car to eat at the restaurant on Broadway, young people are gonna be introducing themselves to you, making sure that you feel comfortable because you know who they are. It is scary if you get out the car and you see a bunch of young people standing on the side and they're not engaging you because you don't know if they're planning on robbing you or not. But we're gonna be so hospitable here that you're gonna be engaged and you're gonna feel good.
Yeah, I say that because when you see a young black man, between 15 and 25, even 30 years old, looking scary, you're like, I don't want to do business in that town. I don't want to come to that town. I don't want to shop in that town. I don't want to play in that. I don't want to do nothing in that town with them young black men.
My first 100 days in office is going to be about beautification, and I'm going to tell you why. If you need a loan, Mark, and you invite me into your living room, your house, so I can give you the money, and when I come in, it stinks, you got clothes everywhere, it's a mess, I'm immediately turned off. Your bedroom could be the cleanest place, right? But the living room, the first impression I got turned me off, and now I want to leave. I don't want to do nothing with you. I'm not loaning you no money. I'm out of here. That's what Gary is. Broadway is our major strip. It's turning off investors. It has people not even wanting to do business with us. They say, I'm taking my money elsewhere because your living room is not clean. And that's a real good analogy for people to look at. If we can't keep our living room clean, forget the bedroom. Bedroom is private. This is what people see. Broadway is what people see. If it's not clean, it's saying something. This abandoned the house, right? This abandoned business right here. Now, my team already started cleaning this up, you know what I mean? But it's going to require a little bit more than that. And so that's what I'm saying. We have to have leadership that's going to beautify so people can say, okay, I'm willing to invest in you guys because I see you at least care.
All right, we'll see what happens. You know, let me tell you something real quick. You're running for mayor, Gary.
Yes.
And you know how I told you before. People will look dead in your eye, Mr. Smith, and say, Syron, I'm going to vote for you. I'm going to vote for you. And guess what?
Right.
They don't vote.
Yep.
How do you get people? I'm not saying people are hopeless, but there's a famous line, hopeless people don't vote. Right. There's a lot of hopelessness in the black community. How you get hopeless people? Remember, they're not going to get an instant, tangible benefit by voting.
No,
they say, I want a job now. Give me some money. If you don't give me something now, why should I vote for you? I need it now. I need a job now.
I think I've told you already. We've already issued 43 hardship grants.
No, I don't want that. I want a job.
That's 10. No, you said instant.
But I don't give a damn about them. The folks you done help, forget the folks you done help. I want some money. Give me a job.
So short term, we do have hardship grants to help people short term. Right. But long term is that plan to help people life be more stable. Because that's ultimately what everyone wants.
But most folks will pour it on and give it. They don't hear about no long term. They want right now.
We got short. I say hardship grants for that. But you said, how can I make sure people come out to vote?
Yeah.
That's the ground team. And we have an awesome ground team. Mike runs the south side of Gary. We got Pat running the east side. We got Tara running the west side. I feel very good about our
Let me tell you the secret. See this right here? It says
team.
November 3rd.
Yeah.
I got news for you. Don't wait till November 3rd.
No.
Don't wait. You got to count your
vote.
votes way before November 3rd.
Yep.
How do you get people to? How do you get folks, the citizens of Gary, to vote early, man?
Well, here's the thing.
And vote often if they can.
No. We don't want that. Vote one time. That's it.
That's Chicago way.
No,
vote early.
It's all relationships, Mark.
Yeah.
People told me that they haven't voted ever. They vote because they believe in what I'm talking about. So that means that they are early vote if I'm asking them to do that, and that's what we're going to hang our hat on. We're going to make sure we talk to
but they'll tell you, I'm going to vote for you, and they don't vote. You got to hold their hand,
Mark,
man.
The people I'm talking about, they recognize we're at a tipping point. Gary can go one of two ways.
Yeah, it can go down.
More the same, and that's if you keep carrying
it's going to tip. It's going to tip bad.
Wait, that's more. It's
going to get bad. It's going to get bad.
But I'm saying, here's what I'm saying, Mark. November 4th, it could be a different feeling over America, over Chicago.
Right.
If we win, if Karen wins again, it's more of the same. That's my point. Nothing changes.
Right.
We win, it's guaranteed we're gonna be out here cleaning up Broadway the next day. I got teams of people ready to get out here. They out here already. But as mayor, we're gonna make Broadway beautiful right away. South Shore line rides up and down right there on County Road. We're gonna beautify that. Make sure that people know that Gary is no longer scary. It's beautified and it looks good, so the investors.
Okay. The bottom line, they're gonna come out. They say they're gonna vote for you, and they're gonna early vote for you, right? People vote for you, right?
We gonna hold their hand. We gonna hold.
You gotta hold folks' hand.
Sure. Nothing wrong with
I
that.
hold
my wife's hand. My wife hold my hand.
You
people need support.
You almost have to walk them through the process of early voting.
Right.
Otherwise, they say, well, they be like, where do I vote at?
Right.
Where's the place at?
But I want to stress this again, because I don't want people thinking that's a disparaging comment. My wife has to hold my hand with things that's not as important to me, and I hold her hands on things. So there's nothing wrong with that. All it is someone to guide you and to get something done. That's all. All right,
Mr. Smith. I think that I hope you win, man, because I tell folks if you don't win, Gary gonna be on the seat. I told you off camera and on camera. Gary going down the drain, man, because I know people right now in Gary, they say I'm ready to move. I can't deal with the crime. I'm ready to move. This town is gonna empty out.
I got 20 people on the team who say if we lose, they're out of here, and that's not to tell people vote for me for that reason.
But I'm saying, but people understand that if they don't do something different this time, it's over. Right. It's over. All right, I'm negative, but you're positive. You want a positive person to vote for?
Side's on your side.
Yeah, okay. We'll see what happens.
November 3rd.
Early vote, man.
Yeah, we 30 days prior. Let's get out.
Early vote, man. That's what I'm talking about.